If your take is to back Donald Trump but have interracial kids, that's an oxymoron, because those kids are going to suffer at the hand of this man. The man's a crook. If your kids want to be a crook, you're not going to be with that shit. He's not smart. You pushing your kids to go to school? Okay. So help me make it make sense.
Once I became a man, it was like, whoa, I can actually relax. And I think I do the same thing. I self-reflect on myself. I want to be this type of man that is more vulnerable and that is more...
Sweetheart, I hope you're not a Republican, because if you go back into the archives, when Donald Trump was a Democrat, Donald Trump said that Republicans were idiots. Listen, whatever side you're on and you're dangling a dollar, that's where he goes. How many times has he filed for bankruptcy? No respect for the law. That's his way out. Now, for you and I to file bankruptcy, that is disgusting. That is looked down upon. But that's the way he does business. I can't see anybody with children, interracial children, supporting a man who does not care one iota about them. I understand all this stuff you're giving me and the nationalists and all this. I don't understand. What does that have to do with the man that we're talking about? He's not a nationalist. He's a Republican. That's what he's claiming. Now let's see if his party changes when he tries to run again. Make it make sense.
Accessing my own emotions.
Thank you, everyone.
Right on. Thank you.
That was cool. That was cool.
Thank you.
Listen, sweetheart, until you've been overseas and you see how the women are treated overseas, I don't know what privilege you're speaking on. I have privilege because I demand privilege. I put myself through school. I sent myself to the military. I bettered myself. Those that are not and are saying that they're not privileged, that's on them. But at the gate, right out the gate, you got somebody that's leading the free country, and he has the views of a racist. You cannot sign on to that.
Can I take a picture with you afterwards? I see you a lot of times online.
Hey guys, just really quick, want to let you know this video contains graphic descriptions of violence involving firearms, and also when we filmed this episode, it was a while back and we were taking all the necessary safety precautions regarding COVID at that time. This is an important topic, so let us know what you think in the comments below, and thanks for watching.
I know for the rest of my life when I have kids, I'm gonna be worried that they might experience the same things that I have.
It was about 11 o'clock. I was getting ready to leave the bar.
It was just a normal day. I walked in with my friends and I was in my first period class.
I was on the dance floor. He walked in with a gun in hand and started open fire on the bar.
Just kind of happened in the middle of nowhere. Of course, you're just having fun at a concert, and then next thing you know, it's massacre going on all around.
Bang, 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 bang. And I just remember like yelling at my teacher, like, we need to lock the doors right now. We're in a school shooting.
I ended up running over to the opposite side of the bar. I didn't know where any of my friends were. It was chaos.
Somebody has a gun and they have a motive, and there's just not a whole lot you can do besides try to get away.
When you hear NRA, what comes to mind?
What would I be joking about? Do I sound like I'm joking? Be very specific. What would I be joking about? I don't have children. I have a lot of godchildren, but I don't have children. And I honestly think that if I did, I probably would lose my shit.
But I don't really think much about it. I mean, it's just another big corporation doing their thing.
I believe in the right to protect yourself, to pursue life, liberty, and happiness. I believe guns are the great equalizer, and unfortunately, sometimes they have to be used.
Anytime there is a mass shooting, it's always,
oh, this is the NRA's fault. In fact, the only time the NRA members have been involved in mass shootings is when we're stopping them.
The United States does not have a mass shooting problem. The United States has a mental health, a ignorance around the Second Amendment, and irresponsibility problem.
You can't look at it in a vacuum. You have to look at the entire history. And in this country, every stage where liberty was achieved for a group, typically it was a war that was involved.
I don't personally know anybody who's a member of the NRA. I'm not sure what they have to say.
Welcome to the party, everybody.
I'm Antoinette. I'm 39 years old. I'm a mom, and I help.
I don't understand what you're saying. Merit is what is a person's stance on different topics. Like I said at the gate, the guy is not a stand-up citizen. Let's start there. Okay, so I just can't imagine what you're trying to say to me right now. The whole point of merit is to stand on principle. If your principles do not line up with mine, I'm steering clear of you. But this is what I need you to understand, my love. Donald Trump as a person out the gate is garbage. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
Run my family small business.
Hi, I'm Hayden. I'm 17, and I'm currently a senior in high school.
My name's Heather. I'm a NRA certified handgun instructor, and I'm just here to have a civil conversation about guns.
My name's John. I work in the software industry, and I'm a mass shooting survivor.
I'm Dylan, 23 years old, two-time mass shooting survivor.
I'm Taylor.
Explain to me what this means. He needed the praise, more or less, need to speak the truth. Help me.
20 years old. I was at the Borderline Bar and Grill shooting, and I work with old people.
I'm Maj. I'm the founder of Black Guns Matter. Reform scumbag, just trying to do the right thing to defend the natural rights to protect life.
I'm Jai. I'm 37 years old. I'm an abolitionist. I make my money as a criminal defense attorney.
Can I get my NRA members on the left and my mass shooting survivors on the right? I lost someone.
Explain to me what this means. He needed the... Wait a minute. Are you married? Or you live with a female or something? Because I gave you my phone number and you choose to be on a messenger.
To gun violence.
Yeah, so 4 months ago was my school shooting. November 14th, today is actually the 4-month anniversary. I didn't know the two people who the shooter shot, but I did know the shooter. So I did, in a sense, have a connection to someone who died because he did commit suicide after killing 2 and I believe is injuring 3. So it's just crazy to have to go through that.
I had a cousin who died ultimately of a shotgun. It was an accident. His girlfriend accidentally shot him in the face with a shotgun. Damn. Yeah, and he lived for 3 or 4 months after that in complete agony and pain. I was, a little kid, so I mean, that was really kind of the first I had heard about something like that, right? And then, of course, with the mass shooting, I didn't know the people personally, but I've heard a number of stories. They all sound like great people.
My most recent was last week. A classmate of mine, he got killed by the LA sheriffs. And then at his memorial service, I ran into my other buddy, Martin, who just got killed. He was in the barbershop. Somebody ran in, shot him last week. And I've had those experiences just constantly pretty much since the high school age.
During the shooting I was at, one of my best friends, he was like my brother, his name was Cody Kaufman. I pulled him out on the dance floor and we were dancing. We were having so much fun because he had just got new jeans that were like 2 sizes too tight. And I had just gotten new boots. And next thing you know, you do one more line dance and it's all over.
I was at the Vegas shooting at the concert and then Borderline as well. I had lost 1 person in Vegas that I had tried to help. And then at Borderline, I had lost 8 people that I knew. Oh, sorry, not trying to cry, but yeah.
Most of the people, not even just the people here, I think most of the people that's going to be watching, you may know someone that has experienced that. And I think that the key to solving that is finding out where that comes from. If that person took life and then wound up taking their own life, there's pain there. I think in my neighborhood, we just get so numb to it.
I just want to say I'm so sorry for everyone here. I can't imagine going through it. And I have a question for you. So you're in high school.